everybody, new day. We're headed down this gulch. I'm going to work some of the gulches out there. Hopefully find some bedrock. Let you know if we get on anything. We need to pick up the pace, because right now I'm at under a gram, and that's nowhere near the 31 we need. So I'll let you know if we hit on anything. Cheerio. Alright everybody, I've been working this, well, not that gulch, but this little one here. I got a low signal here, and I've already seen it. I know it's a nugget, but it rang up as solid. Let's see if I can get that out. I know it's a nugget. There it is. That's a honker. I'll take that. That'll help for the total. Get cleaned up. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Cool beans. Wish it would focus a little better. There you go. Nice nugget there. Alright, we'll keep working these gulches. Back to it. Alright everybody, it's getting late afternoon here. Tell you what, that curse of the early morning find is true. It happens. You find something early in the morning and you're just dead the rest of the day. But I finally just popped this. Hope you can see that there. Got a little nugget popped out of that hole. This gulch has got a lot of bedrock, but it's probably been hunted 1,000 times. I'll keep going because obviously there's still stuff here. And I'll keep you posted if anything else shows up. Pull that out. See if it cannot drop it down that hole. There we go. Nice little nugget. Cool. Alright, back to it. Okay, sun's setting. I'm headed back because I got to put up camp. Got those 2 nuggets today. There's always tomorrow. That whistling is the wind through my metal detector. Alright. Catch you tomorrow.
Alright everybody, we're going to weigh up yesterday's nuggets. Hopefully we're mostly out of the wind here and doesn't jump around too much. Let's do the big one first. Bit over half a gram, 0.55. And the little one, about 0.15. So we're looking about 0.70 grams, give or take. Cool. A new strategy today. There's some deposits eroding over some bedrock hillsides. I'm gonna try that and need a honking big nugget if we're gonna hit that ounce mark. All right, back to it.
Changing strategy once again. You got to be adaptive if you're not finding anything. As you can see, we got some bedrock coming out. We got some hills, and overlaying them are the alluvial gravels that hold the gold. But where they come close together, there's a thin veneer of alluvial gravels laying over the bedrock. And as that erodes over the centuries, hopefully stuff's getting caught in the bedrock cracks. Now these hills are a little steeper than I'd like to see for this, but I got the big coil on the machine, so I get a little extra depth. And yeah, I'm going to try to systematically search some of these hillsides where there's bedrock just peeking through or close to it. I'll keep you posted, and hopefully the idea is that the heavy stuff's been left on the hillsides, and hopefully that means some big nuggets. We'll get to it. So as you can tell, I've moved on from using the big coil, and I'm back in the gulches with the little 6-inch coil. I just got my first piece of gold for the day. I think you can see it in there. It's a decent little nugget. I'm happy with that. Some rugged country. There's a lot of bedrock. Not so much dry wash tailings. There's a little bit. I was actually concerned that there wasn't any gold up here, because I haven't seen much old-timer workings aside from a few hard rock mines, which I don't think those ever produce much around here. Well, I'm excited about the first gold of the day. And yeah, get back to it and hopefully find some more. Alrighty, folks. So just got another small piece. See it there. I had to break a little bit of bedrock there. The signal disappeared. But when that happens, a lot of times it means it was in a crack and that dirt settled deeper down. So you got to clean that dirt out and sweep that over your machine. But yep, little old nugget in there. Cool, number 2 for the day. We'll keep at it. Alright, everybody, I was fairly certain the signal was gold, and I tried to live dig it, but my camera misfilmed. I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's a little piece of gold. It's not big. There you go. Get that down and cleaned up. Yep, a little bit of gold. Get it focused. There we go. All right. Hopefully I'll be able to live dig the next piece. It was right in that little trap there with some bedrock on it. All right, back to it. Hey, here's a good lesson. Always check your holes. I swung over that again, got a little faint signal, and that little tiny piece of gold was in there. If it makes a good trap for one nugget, a lot of times there's multiple. I've pulled out, some holes have more than 10 little detectable pieces in it. So always check your holes and make sure it's cleaned out thoroughly. Back to it. Alright, so I've got a signal here. Right on bedrock. I have a feeling that's gold. And try to do a live dig and not curse myself with a piece of lead. See what we can get. Big rocks out first. Again, initial sweep. Get all the loose stuff. Still on bedrock. That's a good sign. I'm gonna find it. Ah! I cursed myself with lead. Alright, back to it. Trying to do a live dig for everybody. We should have live dug this one. It's pretty obviously a nugget after a while. There we go. Nice solid signal. And a nice chunky piece of gold. We'll add that to the jar. Keep going. Alright, so what I said earlier about always checking your holes. I am still getting some signals in there. Let me move my equipment and make sure. But yeah, I'm still getting some signals. Nice bedrock, washes down to this pocket. It had a couple of pieces of rock in there that looked like bedrock, but they pried out. You can tell this area has been dry washed to heck. I've been checking all the gulches and was working my way back to my pack for some water. But I'm going to get that cleaned out and I'll keep you posted. Alright, so still cleaning it out. I got a boot nail from one of the old timers. And that little speck there, that little picker nugget. I'm going to sweep it again, see if we still got any signals in there. This definitely has been collecting the heavies. Yep, I think we got to keep cleaning it out. It's the second piece of gold and still got a signal, so we'll keep at it. So I just found that right in the area where my buddies were feeding. And obviously, I'm not perturbing them at all. I mean, yeah, just hanging out. Well, if they keep bringing me good luck, they can keep hanging out. This is their spot anyway. Hey, buddy. All right. Working my way back to camp, but finding gold on the way. Back to it. All right, so this crack's loaded with black sand. I started cleaning it out. Y'all probably can't hear that, but there's 2 pieces of gold in there, right next to each other, at least. So I'm going to keep working this and see what I can pull. So still finding it. That's a chunky little piece, a little BB sized. Sun is set though, so I better make it back to the road before it gets too dark. Probably be back up here tomorrow. Keep finding little bits of gold. There's got to be some bigger stuff in here sometime, somewhere. All right, catch you then. Didn't find anything real big, but got a lot of targets. Dug a lot of little nuggets. So we'll see what that comes to. See if I can get it all on there all right. About 0.7 grams. So, yeah. Not bad. Nothing huge again. Just some little smaller pieces. But yeah, about 0.7 grams. So that's cool.